Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel. One down, four up. I'm doing some bartering today. I'm going to barter a Sony Handycam that I no longer use anymore. I've been trying to sell this Sony Handycam for 65 bucks, and I found this guy on Craigslist. He lives way on the east side of town of Tucson. I mean the farthest part of Tucson, and I live the farthest part of northwest area of Tucson. And he has a little mini quad that needs some work. It doesn't have any of the plastics. It's just a mini quad, and it's been sitting for a couple of years, he said. So I'm going to go trade him this camera that I don't use anymore for this quad. So I'm looking for a little project. In the meantime, I'm still shopping for a motorcycle. But I figured I get this little quad and get it running. I have something to play on around my yard. And I'm on my way. Got me about an hour and a half drive maybe. Hope this guy don't sell to somebody or trade to somebody else before I get there. I just called him and told him I'm on my way. Triple T truck stop. That truck stop has been there forever. Forever. I used to go there a lot when I used to live in my truck. Around, I don't know, I was about maybe 18, 19 years old. I was living in my truck, you know, like some of these people on YouTube living in their vans. Well, I lived in a truck with a camper top. And I used to go to that truck stop and take showers. That was a long time ago. We're on the far south, east-west side of town, Tucson. I'm supposed to get off at this exit. The exit after Triple T truck stop, he said, which is, I guess, Wilmot Road. And there ain't nothing out here, man. Nothing. This is far out in the boonies of Arizona. This guy in this truck here, man, I was doing 80 and he was riding my ass. If I had to hit the brakes for any reason, he would have went right up my ass. These truck drivers, man. He finally passed me. But what's the reason? Right down my ass. We're all slowing down at the same spot. Federal and state prisons. I didn't know there was a prison, huh? Now I do. Well, just traded that Sony Handycam for that quad right there. And it's a pretty heavy little thing. And I'm gonna go check out a yard sale. Man, I'm getting high on the gas in here. Whew! Didn't think about the gas being in here. Where's this yard sale? Pima Air Museum. This is a very cool place to go to, man. If you want to come here, you need at least 2 days to see everything. Because it has a crap load of historical airplanes. Very cool place to go to. I've been to it several times, and even though I spent 2 days in a row coming here to look at it, you still can't see everything. They got like 4 huge buildings that have really cool airplanes, like the B-2 bomber and the Black Hawk, stuff like that. Very cool place. Highly recommend it if you ever think about coming to Tucson. The Pima Air Museum. Very cool. On the way back home after picking up the quad, there's Tucson heading northbound, or I should say westbound on I-10. And man, the gas fumes inside my truck are getting me nauseous. That's the city of Tucson, a little bit. It's a little city. Better look quick, you're gonna miss it, passing it by. There's some beautiful Catalina mountains. There's a mountain on that side. Whew. I can't wait to get home. We got about another 30 minutes of driving. This gas smell is getting me high. Alright, I finally got home. Man, the gas fumes stink. This is a part of the headlight the guy gave to me, and the tail light. Yamaha. Oh, okay. At least I know what kind of Yamaha it is. 110S. Oh, I thought it was a 50 or something. No wonder it's so heavy. There's some kind of paperwork on it. I gotta get it out of my truck though. Fumes are still strong in my truck. But my truck air out. Had these side steps that go right here. But the rest of the plastic is shot. He doesn't have it. Well, he has it, but it's all broken in pieces. So I gotta get this truck out of here. I mean, get this out of my truck. That's the seat. It's heavy. All right, I got it out of the truck. Man, that thing is heavy. And let me get on it and see how these shocks are. 185. Thing's pretty good. So I know what it is now. I had no clue. The guy said he didn't know what it was except that it was a Honda. And I guess he forgot. But Honda SLA 110S. I'll research that on YouTube. But yeah, I can't beat it, man. He said that he rigged this up right here to get it to start. He says it'll turn over. And it was sitting in the yard for a while. And he said he thinks it got water from the rain down in there. So I don't know if there's any water in the oil or what. It says 108 cm to the third right there. These are all cracked, splitting, dry rotted. But it's got a new air cleaner on there. Starter looks new. Whew, got gas on there. Gonna have to do something with that carburetor probably. Probably got water in there or something. It's got a disc brake on the rear. Oh, gets wobbling going on here. This bolt needs to be tightened down more. Chain's kind of rusty. I don't know anything about quads. I had a three-wheeler one time, Honda three-wheeler. But I've never owned an actual quad. This is my first quad. And I didn't buy it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I had a Sony Handycam that I've had for a little over 6 years that I never use anymore. I gave it to my son. He didn't want it. He wanted an HD camera, and I got him a Sony CyberShot, and he didn't want the Sony Handycam, so I've been trying to sell it for a while now. Nobody wanted to buy it, so this guy was looking for trades, and he wanted to get this out of his garage because his grandson didn't like it. Because once all the plastic was broken off of it, they took all the plastic off. He didn't like the way it looked. To me, it reminds me of a monster truck. When the fiberglass shell comes off of the monster truck, that's what it reminds me of. Put the seat back here. There you go, clicks right in place. There you go, looks better with the seat on it. I think it looks cool without the plastics on it, even though I still got the plastic side steps right over there that he threw in. But he gave me a brand new battery too. He said he paid $100 for the battery. I don't know why he was just give the battery away. But there's the battery he gave me. Here's the bolts. He says it's brand new. It was still in the box. For some reason he wanted the box, so I let him keep the box. I haven't tested it to see if that's charged or anything. That could be an old battery for all I know. People say a lot of stuff, so you know, I tend to believe people. So he was an older gentleman, man. He was 69 years old, and he had heart surgery, and his grandson didn't want this, and he said he didn't have the time or energy to spend on this, and he just wanted to get rid of it. He was asking $75 for it on Craigslist or trade. I was the first guy to call him. I offered him my Sony Handycam for trade. He said, if you show up, I'll trade. So I drove all the way over on the other side of town. 89 miles a round trip. And as soon as I got there, his phone was ringing off the hook. He didn't even have a cell phone. He had a landline, is all he had. And his phone was ringing off the hook the whole time I was there. And he kept telling people, no, the guy's going to take this away. And sure enough, I did. This thing is big enough for me to ride. I actually got this for my son, but I think I'll ride on this thing too. I don't know what any of this stuff is for. I guess that's a brake. What is this? I don't know what that is. Like I said, I don't know anything about quads, but I'm going to research this one. And there's the key, and I don't know if this key goes to this or what, but it's got a remote on it. There's no battery hooked up to it yet. I don't even know where the battery goes. Probably under the seat here somewhere. How do you get this out? Oh, it's got a lock. There you go. I don't know. Probably goes there somewhere. Looks some wires hanging down there for the battery. But it's a good little project. I thought it was a little 50cc, and it turns out it's a 110. Cool. Alright, well there you have it. Bartering off of Craigslist. I love bartering, man. I love trading stuff for other stuff. And this looks like a monster truck without its fiberglass shell on it. So I guess this would be my project. That chain is really rusty. But it rolls pretty easy. That next door neighbor, she's gonna be pissed off, that's for sure. She couldn't stand it when my kids had a go-kart. Wait till this, I get on this and rip around on this baby, man. Woohoo! You know what I mean? I'm gone. Alright, got my voltmeter out, checking the battery. It's good, 12.66. So I know the battery works. Alright, got the battery set here, got the key turned on, alligator clip on. Let's see if this thing turns over like he says it does. Yep. That's a good sign. So I guess we're gonna have to clean up that carburetor, take that off and clean it up, and I can see gas in that fuel filter. I don't know what all this stuff is for though. Lights, headlights, tail lights. Anyways, it turns over. That's a good sign. Get off of there.